You know that fantasy almost everyone has. The one where a distant relative leaves a surprise inheritance, and suddenly all your financial problems magically disappear. Everyone pictures inheriting $1 million. But the harsh truth is that the average inheritance a normal person receives doesn't come close to that. And here's the dark secret most financial advisors are afraid to tell you. The most dangerous amount of money you can inherit isn't $1 million. It's exactly $20,000. If you get $1 million, you hire a lawyer, an accountant, and your life changes. If you get $500, you pay an electric bill and order a pizza. But $20,000, that's financial limbo. It's enough money to make you feel wealthy for a few months, but small enough to vanish without a trace if you blink. Think of suddenly receiving $20,000 like trying to put rocket fuel into the tank of a basic economy car. If the car's engine, which represents your daily financial habits, isn't built to handle that kind of energy, it simply explodes. Most people think unexpected money will fix their bad habits. The reality? It acts like a giant magnifying glass. If you're already spending more than you earn, $20,000 is just going to make you commit much bigger financial mistakes at a terrifyingly faster speed. But why does this happen? It's not because people are stupid. It's because the math of an inheritance hides a brutal psychological problem: grief mixed with money. When you inherit money, it usually means someone you loved, or at least knew, has passed away. Your brain is processing loss, stress, and often guilt. In this vulnerable state, what does our brain crave the most? Comfort, a dopamine spike, and suddenly you have $20,000 sitting in your account. That's when the trap snaps shut. You tell yourself, I deserve a break after all this. Or, my grandpa would have wanted me to enjoy life. And just like that, you put a down payment on a $40,000 car, taking on debt you didn't have before, or you blow half the money on a 2-week trip to Europe to clear your head. 6 months later, the money is gone. But the grief and your old financial reality are still right there. To break this cycle, you need the $20,000 inheritance rule, and it is broken down into 2 non-negotiable steps. The first part of the rule is the 6-month quarantine. When that money hits your account, you are not going to invest it. You are not going to pay down your mortgage. You are not buying a car, and you are definitely not telling your friends about it. You are going to put that money into a separate, secure account earning basic interest, and you are going to pretend it doesn't exist for 6 months. That is the exact amount of time your brain needs to decouple the pain of loss from the euphoria of the money. The second part is the cold, hard math. Remember that $40,000 car you wanted to put a down payment on. The minute you drive it off the lot, you didn't just lose the vehicle's depreciation value. You murdered what we call opportunity cost. If, after those 6 months, you take that same $20,000 and put it into a simple index fund, earning 8% a year in 20 years, without you adding a single extra penny, you will have over $93,000. And this is where the switch flips in your head. The fatal mistake people make is looking at $20,000 and seeing things. They see a brand new car, a kitchen remodel, designer bags. But when you understand the $20,000 rule, you stop seeing things and start seeing the only currency that actually matters: time. That $20,000 isn't the car of the year. It's 5 fewer years you have to work before retiring. It's your walkaway fund that allows you to quit that toxic job tomorrow morning without having a panic attack. It's the peace of mind knowing that if the economy crashes, the roof over your family's head is secure. A $20,000 inheritance isn't a lottery ticket to blow at the mall. It's a time machine someone who passed away left for you, so you can buy back your own life and your freedom. And how you choose to use that time machine in those first 6 months will dictate whether you'll spend the rest of your life building wealth or stuck in the exact same financial loop, just with some cool vacation photos on Instagram. The choice is always yours.